Hi everybody, this is Allie. I did see the review for Final Fantasy XIII-2, and I'll admit, it looks really good. I have a feeling though that it might not live up to the hype. I know it's still a ways away until it's out. However, due to Square Enix's track record, you can't blame me for being a little bit jaded. Um, but I do want to give a little bit of background here. I did play Final Fantasy XIII all the way through. I didn't get all the trophies, but I did play a lot of the side quests. And here's what I think about it. And this will most likely lead up to why I don't think that Final Fantasy 13-2 is going to be very good. Um, Now, while I really don't mind RPGs being linear at all, this is because of Xenosaga. That was a very linear RPG. But what I liked about that one compared to Final Fantasy XIII was that Xenosaga's story was engaging, and I didn't mind being led around because I wanted to know what happened next. In Final Fantasy XIII, most of the time I really didn't know what was going on. And this wasn't because that I wasn't paying attention. In fact, maybe I was paying way too much attention. It just seemed like a very insipid and fragmented storyline that only seemed to make sense if you looked at the side stories that they kind of give you. It's like they put everything in a pamphlet for you if you want some of the plot holes to be filled in. So I don't find that as a good idea for storytelling. Second thing that I didn't really like about Final Fantasy XIII was its battle system. Now, when I first saw the trailer for Final Fantasy XIII, I thought that this was going to be a game where you could actually move your characters around. I thought it was going to be actually challenging and engaging. And then when I heard more about the paradigm system, it's like, oh, this kind of reminds me of Persona 4's system. So I thought, okay, this is actually going to be hard. In fact, it kind of seemed like Persona Light. It wasn't hard at all because the monsters, number one, were very easy to deal with. Number two, the game did not let you play at all. So it wasn't like Persona 4 at all. It was more like Persona 3. Persona 3 Light or Persona 3 Easy. So I didn't find this game to be hard or challenging at all. And none of my characters have even died once while I played. But that's just me. I'm just an RPG nut. I just kind of know how to make that stuff work. Another reason why I'm not looking forward to Final Fantasy 13-2 is because of the producer. I mean, not the producer, the director and the scenario writer is actually the director of 10-2. Did I say that again? I hope not. But while this game does look gorgeous, and I applaud Square Enix for their art direction, and somewhat their character design. I'm not really a fan of Tetsuya Nomura's work because he tends to have a zipper fetish, but that's just my own little thing. But I'm kind of worried that this is going to end up being another 10-2. I was quite disappointed with how 13 came out. I was very disappointed how Final Fantasy X-2 came out, and because of that track record, you can't blame me for being a little bit cynical. But hey, let's see what happens. Comments, yays, nays, anything. I'd like to know your feedback. I'd like to know what you think. Well, have a good day, everybody.